Yeah, so it's been a little while. It's been at least a few weeks since I've done a video, mainly because mainly because I haven't gotten anything new in. I got a couple things, but nothing like new. I got a couple Mayfix figures, which are re-releases, which I thought about doing videos on. I still might, but there's no urgency since they've been out. Like I know one's been out a couple years maybe, and then the other one at least a year. But I'm excited to have them. I just didn't know if it was worth doing a video. Anyway, I got this guy in last week. I've been busy, and I decided, yeah, we gotta get back in the set. We gotta get back into it. So I know we're at war right now, which is fun. Good time, especially when I have a my younger son is approaching a military age, so which is exciting for me. I'm not exactly sure and I'm not getting into politics with this. It's just um, anyway, military figures. So we got GI Joe Edwin Lifeline Steen, and there he is. And let's see if we get some better light on this. That's better. Uh, it looks good. Um, yeah, I mean, there he is there. Yeah, so I'm gonna get him open and we'll get right after it. I have no reason to delay on this guy, and we'll see what we can see. All right, and I'm back. I did mess with this figure a little bit. Decide maybe like a little like if there's anything that's I don't want to fumble too much with it on screen, and so I did some of that. You know anyway, so let's take a look at him. It's a nice head sculpt. He's kind of like just kind of annoyed, which isn't too bad. There we go. There we go. This is head sculpt. He's a little annoyed. It's like I said, not too bad. The whole figure, the main body of the figure's cast is red plastic. It's not painted, but does have a bunch of apps on it, which is makes it okay. This pocket up here, they cut that at a weird spot, so when you it breaks up the. They could have just put it down here, and it's fine. Or made this a patch or something. I don't know. It's a nitpick. Um, yeah, he's got this little. It's a little like handheld device. It does not come off. It's molded in, but it is painted nicely. It's got like the little like Tampo decal or decal. I'm not sure which. And little rescue thing there. Also in a weird cut position. It's got knee pads, which is nice because that's kind of the way to go with like these knee designs. You can't always do that because it just doesn't like fit the character, but is what it is. Boots are molded in gray. It's got the boot cut there. Articulation is pretty standard for classified. I won't go into it. You've seen it. Everyone's seen it. I don't have to drag this on too long. He does come with a ton of accessories. Relatively speaking. Uh, we'll address the A2 situation in the room. When did Second Amendment just be referred to as A2? Anyway, I'm not an anti-gun guy. I'm just saying uh, it's just weird. It takes me off guard. It comes with a pistol. Um, when this figure was first announced, people were saying, "Why is he coming with a gun? He's a pacifist." And I looked up it on his wiki, and it does say he's a pacifist. But I do know the original '86 figure uh, came with this gun molded on his chest, and I believe the explanation is he was a pacifist on the Sunbow show, and that was something they added for the show. And I think either Sergeant Slaughter or Beach had a problem with it, one of those two. That actually works nice. I kind of wish this was anywhere else. Wish they would have made a conscious choice to like give him a hip holster or something, because it's just like it is not. See, because you can't even tuck it under his. You can get it down. Okay, that's better. You can't like put it under his shoulder because obviously it's action figures don't work like that. They can't. His arms not can get around it. I should say, unless you like molded an indent in there in his torso, and that's gonna look stupid too. So it's a little bit of detail there. I said not bad looking figure. Right, accessories. Back to it. He comes with he comes with a pair of sunglasses, his or glasses, his kind of signature glasses look, which once again I'm gonna have a problem with these because oh, my hands are dirty. You know what? I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back again. Yeah, my work was out of the fast orange we have usually have in the restroom, and if you don't know what fast orange is, it's a Gojo product. It has grit in it, and it really gets your hands clean. So I still can't get quite super clean. Well, it really comes in. Wow. Sorry, I keep it real, folks. At least you could say that about me. Anyway, here's the sunglasses. They are. Wow. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, it's sorry. I'm not all right. I'm sorry. Fuck, I keep it real. Screw it. Those glasses are molded now clear green and painted gold. Um, they fit on okay. They're not gonna. There, back off, dummy. They fit on okay. They're not gonna stay on. I'm maybe took a little bit of sticky tack behind, like the tiniest dab behind each ear, and then you could probably keep an eye. You can get clear sticky tack. Look it up on Amazon. I have some somewhere, and it works. Anyway, so you actually stay on pretty good. So you're not gonna be a problem there. Um, Problem is, we'll get to that, and we'll get to that. What else does he come with? Comes with this little Girl Scout flashlight. It's not a Girl Scout. It's not inherently a Girl Scout flashlight. It's a flashlight. These were pretty common in the early '80s. I guess they used them in Vietnam. You get the one. You had different lens filters, and like a red one in particular, and because the red didn't like shine out, you could still see like close up, but it didn't like cast a wide beam. Anyway, and that will go on camera. Stupid. Go in here. If I can get in there. It doesn't really matter. I'm never taking it out again. Get in there. There it goes. Oh, is it good for you? All right. That's gross. All right. So see the glasses. I'm just taking these off because it's a problem. It's a real problem. Should have did the stand test first, but anyway, where else does he come? Where's the thing? Oh, it comes with this little. Looks like it's supposed to be a pocket knife. Close up on my dirty hands. It's nice. It's fine. It looks like it's like a billfold full type knife, like you would have for scouts, or that I have. Like just have one. Obviously you can't do it this small. I mean, you could, but it's gonna look that hinge is gonna be ugly. And then that goes in here. Hopefully, I think that's where it's going. Screw it. All right, and he comes with a pair of goggles that go on his head. These goes this should. Did I have this on before? I don't think I tried this on before. That figures. I'll tell you what. Get on his fat fucking head. All right. See, it's not rubber, so I don't want to. Oh my gosh. Be right back. And I'm back. All right. So got those goggles on. That looks pretty good. That looks great, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. He does come with a second pair that goes over his helmet, Viper style. And can I get these all on together? That's the question. I don't think I can. There's no way because I had this. I put this helmet on before, and I had a hard enough time getting that chin strap over and getting it over those goggles. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm sure you heat it up and you can probably get it done, but it comes with his helmet. This helmet is pretty decent. Chin strap's always a problem. It's got the little like that's cool. That's all molded one piece. It's not like a separate glued piece or comes out or anything. And that camera's stupid. See, I had that one on way easier before. Back up. Yeah, that looks good. The question is, can I get these glasses in there? And I tried before, but now that I stretched the helmet a couple times over his fat head, maybe I can get him in there. That's the look everybody wants, right? I mean, that's the. See the problem here. See, that just looks like ass. See, you can't. See, that's the problem, right? You can't really get them in there. And these aren't stiff enough to like kind of. Yeah, that just looks dumb. So I'm sure you could be done. I'm sure people have done it. I'm sure if you stretch this helmet out to get it bigger, you could, heat it up and kind of like stick my fat fucking thumb in there and kind of like work it out. I could probably make room for it. Um, then this thing, Viper style over the top of his head. I had it on here before. Just bear with me. Will that go on all the way? But you will. Oh, look at that. Kinda. You can do that. How about that? Look at me go. And then if you can get this, I can't get this to stay on. It's like one of those things like no one really cares. Do something like that. It's gonna fall off just like the Viper goggles fall off. All right. Um, Back to accessories. It comes with an IV bag and thing. And I suppose that goes on something like this. Something like that. Doesn't come with an IV stand or anything to hold that up. As someone who gets poked a couple times a week, I know that kind of has a thing. Um, it's not. I'm not sick or anything. It's for something else. Anyway, so that does something like that. Take that off there. He comes with this mask deal that doesn't stay on anything. It doesn't come with like a thing to hold it on somebody's head. Am I even getting this on camera? Does that plug into here? It should, right? Why wouldn't it? We'll get this in a little bit. I'm just kind of freestyling here. No, that's not gonna. All right, here's his back. I'll get back to this. We'll see when we look in there. We'll see if it plugs into this thing. We'll plug that in and see if it goes anywhere. Comes with his backpack. Wow, this is a missed up. I mean, this backpack is nice. It's got this thing on the back. I guess that's okay. They should have had it come with like a defibrillator, like a set of paddles. Oh, just gave me an idea. Anyway, um, but this is just it's like inexplicable doodads and whatnot. This all could have used some paint, and that goes on his back. Just the magic backpack that's not held on by anything. There's no straps. But that's what that is. That goes there, and then we'll look at his. Look at his. This here is. I don't know how good this video is going to be. I'm just going to throw it up. Screw it. All right, so he's got. I did see online someone painted all these, and it looks really good. Um, Probably should have been painted. He's got all the got the oxygen camera stupid oxygen bottle. whatever those are. Maybe those are the paddles. I don't know. I don't think they are. And then, yeah, I mean, it's what it is. Where does this plug into? It has to plug into somewhere, right? I thought maybe it plugged into something in there, but it doesn't. It has to plug into that. You can tell I've been gone a while because I forgot how to keep things on camera. It has to plug into that. I see no other alternative. Yet it doesn't. Yet it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know. I don't know if this is like one of those things where I had an idea for something and they tooled it, but then they abandoned the rest of it. I don't know. Um, yeah. So this guy's from the '86 line. I was pretty much out by '86. Mainly because my let's see 1986, so I would have been 14 or going on 14. I've been 13 years old most of '86, and yeah, that's just like they'll put me eighth grade ish. Yeah, eighth grade. Yeah. So I knew I was aging out. I mean, I knew I was getting too old for this stuff. I still loved it. Me and the kid up the street used to play. We had our like a dual collection. He collected mostly Cobra. I collected mostly GI Joe, and then we had a good time with it. But yeah, see, it's disappointing about the glasses. Glasses. Anyway, so this figure is a very meh figure for me. My medic for my Joe team is Doc, which is a better figure than this. Just objectively speaking. I just had an idea in my head while I was talking that maybe if they did a like an SDCC 2 pack with him and Doc, maybe redeco each figure, and they come with like a gurney and another stretcher and like the proper IV stand and a bunch of like metal equipment, like you properly fit out a medical bay, maybe a table for all that stuff to go on. I think that would be cool. That would be a good use for like a SDCC like idea, like a repaint, reissue, special set of figures that you can get regularly, but that's like the cool one. That's the cool thing you can get. I think that would have been smart, or would be smart. Uh, Maybe a 3 pack. Maybe make a nurse like a nurse type figure. It could be a male nurse. I'm equal opportunity. It doesn't matter. I had a good friend in high school actually became a nurse out of high school. Like he decided that was what he wanted. A couple of my friends made fun of him, and I said, "No, that's smart." And he probably makes good money. I've lost touch with him over the years, but he probably does really well. Anyway, so back to yeah, this is a decent figure. I mean, if Lifeline's your guy, I mean, this will satisfy that. I don't know. Oh, he's got butterflies with that. That's nice. Yeah. So I mean, he's fine. He's fine. Capital F for fine. Uh, you stick him in the back row or something. That's it. I'm out.